Lucky Huang pops up right side, and that'll be handled over there at first base for the first out here in bottom of inning number 2. Manly trailing this game 3-2 after a couple of runs in the first for Blacktown. Manly responded, and then an infield single, a couple of pass balls led to Blacktown's third run of the morning, and that's where the game stands at the moment. And it's a very good afternoon to guest commentator today, major sponsor, Superior Valuation Zone, John Farrant. Good afternoon, Johnny.
G'day, Luke. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome, mate. Just turn your volume up. Make sure you're alive. Can't have to watch a couple of your old mates up here, battling it out in third grade.
Absolutely. A couple of old mates and their sons that are now old enough to play for Manly as well, which is great to see.
Tipped off the bat of RJ Maturo, the 9-hitter for Manly, batting with 1 out. Apologies to those who were tuned in early. We just had a bit of a meltdown, which seems to be normal around the start of third grade. Bottom of the zone. 2-2. Now to RJ. He takes the hit by a pitch. Marcus McDonald, the new pitcher for Blacktown. So 1 inning of Jared Speechley. Blacktown not happy with the first inning of work. They've gone to their bullpen early. Or could have just been a planned move. Back to the top of the order now, and it's going to be Jack Kelly to lead it off. Or to hit here, rather, not to lead it off. Gets away, and it'll allow Maturo to move up to second. Oh, we lost our second base camera angle. So Manly with the runner in scoring position.
First game back for a lot of these guys, Luke, but Kelly's fresh off the AYCs down in Melbourne.
Yep. Part of that winning New South Wales side of the under-16s.
Looked like he had a great tournament down there too, batted 400.
Always good anywhere when you can be batting 400. 2-1 here to Jack Kelly. That one fouled up the first base line, but out of play. It's in there for a called strike. Looks at that one.
So Kelly goes down looking, and that'll bring to the plate number 34, Kai Harris, another one of the young Manly boys that has just come back from the AYC.
Got a late call up for the Roos.
That's right, the ACT Roos under-18s team, after representing New South Wales last year.
Right side, down for a base hit. No, just foul. Oh no, drops in
ball.
fair.
He's turning and looking at 2. First base gets in the way there.
Rolls around all the way into the corner.
And that's second time Harris has been on base in 2 plate appearances. RBI double.
Yeah, walked back in the first, came around to score, and now he's himself a 2-run single. Only just over there at first base, getting in the way of Harris, who was screaming around first. And then noticeably Dad Owen out to offer the first baseman some coaching tips of where to stand when the ball's hit into right field and stay out of the way of the runner, but also out there to get the ankle guard, the elbow guard, and the knee guard from Kai Harris. Takes his batting gloves off and puts his running gloves on. So Manly tie it up. Back to 3 apiece.
Harris is finally going to get this sliding glove on. I'm not sure if he's going to use it. If you've ever seen his dad run, the genetics may not be with him. Takes that ball inside.
His uncle would be a similar ilk, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I've never seen his uncle run except to jog out onto the mound. Obviously, we're referring to Uncle Vaughan Harris, former Manly first grade pitcher and Blue Sox pitcher.
Manly legend. Hit to the left side.
Harris will go to 3.
But it won't matter because it's the third out of the inning. But Manly do get a run. They tie it up. It's 3-3, and we're going to head to inning number 3 here on Eagles Baseball Sports Network. Dane Tozer hits from the left side to get us started here in the third. Ball on a strike from Holly. Up to 51 pitches now. Fires in the 2-1, fouled off. Count now 2-2. It's been a tough old year for Manly, just the one win from their 11 games so far. haven't been able to string performances together. They get one or two good performances every game. Just that whole team performance hasn't come together. They've had one.
Ball's rolled to second base. Hurley comes up with a throw. First out.
Toes retired on the ground ball. One good game they had was the win against Borkham Hills earlier in the year, but aside for that, they haven't been able to string them together, either fall behind early, the mountain becomes too big to climb, or they're in the games and they'll lead but can't hold on in the back end. Had an Elliott at the DH. Corn strike into Elliott, and count now even at 1-1. Someone goes behind the batter and maybe takes his sliding glove.
Yeah, I don't think that actually hit him, Luke. I think it hit his sliding glove.
Oh, it actually still... Oh, no, it's the pocket. Sliding glove doesn't count, but it's the pocket that does.
I have to be honest, from this angle, I didn't see it hit anything, but he was off. Umpires picked it up, though.
Experienced Dave Brown behind the dish tonight, riding solo. Obviously a long weekend and testing the depth of the umpires available this week.
Beautiful day for it, though. 25 degrees. The light
Cracker.
breeze is blowing across Aquatic.
Yeah, you can see from the centre field view as well that it's playing a few issues with the camera. 3-1 hit to Elliott. And he's going to walk him, so ends up in the same spot. Thought he had a hit by a pitch, but it was a hit of the sliding glove in the back pocket. Turns out that he gets up to first base anyway.
It's the third walk given up by Holly so far in his 2.1 innings.
Yeah.
4 Ks, 2 hits.
Got a good Arsenal pitches, just goes to that breaking ball a lot. And
there goes a throw. That's going to go down the first base foul side. Runner advances to second on the error.
got a friendly bounce off the fence though. One of those balls can go all the way up the line. Runners go first to third. Runner tripped over fielder, fielder tripped over runner. And again, the wild pitch and the wild throw hurting Austin Holly. 2 of the runs coming in via the wild pitch. Now runner in scoring position with 1 out on a throwing error. It does rely on that breaking ball a lot. We've seen it already today, and Ollie Tibbett has had a tough time blocking it.
Another ball in the dirt there. Another good pick by Ollie Tibbett. Keeps the runner in place. Great pitch.
There's that breaking ball again. Kind of just floats into the zone. hole by Holly. Checks that runner at second. Comes back into the zone. Kai Harris was holding on the runner. Can't get to the ball.
Yeah, Harris just caught slightly out of position there holding the runner. There was a big gap left side. The batter knew what was coming. He knew that hole was there to be hit. Good batting.
So Blacktown retake the lead. Simon Loud's going to make the long walk out to the mount. Makes Ahau getting the job done for Blacktown. That's going to be all for Holly. It'll be a pitching change here in the third. Steve Korokne out of the pen to take over. So new pitcher, Steve Korokne. Limited opportunities for him so far this year. Just his fourth appearance. In 3 appearances, he's only completed 1 inning of work.
Just watching him warm up earlier, didn't see a lot of strikes going in there, which is somewhat of a concern.
Ball 1 to Dylan Green, the first batter to face Korokne.
Ball's in the dirt. Tibbet does well to stop it, and the runner advances.
7 runs, 3 earned on 2 hits and 4 walks against Blacktown on September 14. And couldn't retire a batter, giving up 5 earned against Greater Western, also walking 4. It's his 4th appearance of the year, the 3rd appearance against Blacktown.
It's a tough task.
And got out of an inning against Blacktown after facing 3 batters back on November 9. Walked a walk and got an out. Brought his ERA down from 108 to 72.
Sure, he'd like to work on that here today.
Up high, yeah, 4-pitch walk to start the outing.
I think this Blacktown team's too smart to take the bat off their shoulders until they see a strike here, Luke. But we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see. Funnier things have happened. One to Javier Batella, the Blacktown catcher. Scored the go-ahead run for Blacktown in the second. Not getting a couple of extra runs here for Blacktown in the third. There's a strike. Fouls that one off. See if he can go 3 in a row. Find himself an out.
Love to see a double play here. Get out of the inning.
Haven't seen one yet today.
Like to see Harris close that 5-6 hole a little bit more on this third strike.
Yeah, I think Hurley's got to be responsible for that runner at second rather than Harris. Hurley just standing flat-footed. Oh. The pitcher's not throwing hard enough to be hitting the ball opposite field.
And there it comes, the ground ball. Shortstop, Harris comes up, throws to first in the dirt. Great pick there. Gets the out at first base. Saves Harris the error. Did well. Got one out.
They do get the second out of the inning.
Just not quite enough power on that hit to generate the double play.
Yeah, slow developing play. Dylan Green runs pretty well, so he's able to stay out of it. And with Harris bouncing in and out of the bays at second, wasn't necessarily in a position where he could come in and charge it.
Great work from Ollie Tibbett there, saves a run.
Swing and a miss by Fagan. Manly's going to keep this one close. They can keep it close, they'll fancy their chances of a win, but as we've seen so far, closing out games has been one of their weaknesses. 1-2 here to Matt Fagan. Steve Correcno really found his zone. Can he get out of this inning? Breaking ball, a little bit high.
Harris and Goddard need to be on red alert here. That's the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Correcno gets his first strikeout of the season. And he records, well, he gets all 3 outs. So he gets 2 of the 3 outs he needed to get out of it. And they strand a runner. But Blacktown, another run on the board. They lead at 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the third.
back. Austin Murdoch up to bat. That's a high fly ball and pocketed by the first baseman. It's another one of the young Manly players that's fresh back from the AYCs, where he represented New South Wales in under-16s. Up to bat now, number 57, Chris Hurley. Took a long plate appearance in his earlier efforts. Ended up getting hit by pitch on the fourth ball. Take strike one. One ball, one strike on Hurley. Back into the Manly lineup today, playing second base. Just foul up the right field line. Seen a lot of Hurley play over the years for the Redbacks in the Manly Warringah Minor League. Can hit a long ball. And takes ball two there. Two and two to Hurley. I suspect he's hunting fastball here. And once again, he loads up the count for the second time in a row. Ball in play left side, third base comes up with it. Hurley struggling up the line, and a great pick by the first baseman there to make the out. Quality play there. And that'll bring to the plate number 99, Glenn Murdoch. Murdoch's back in the Manly side after a 7-year hiatus. He first played for Manly as a 16-year-old. He takes ball one high. He's a proud Pittwater junior that's now got 10 years coaching experience at the Forest Baseball Club with his son Austin. And takes strike one. Yeah, like I said, Murdoch skipped under 18s, went straight into Manly grade as a 16-year-old, where I believe he started off in first grade. Murdoch pops that to second base. He has not tracked that well at all, and Murdoch will get his second hit of the day to right field. His first at bat was a similar hit, bleeder to right field that scored 2 runs. And that will be his third RBI of the game, showing at the ripe old age of 40-something, the wrong side of 40-something. He still got it. And that ball's popped foul, but lands safely. So if I was a betting man, having played 20 years of minor league baseball with Glenn Murdoch, I wouldn't expect him to be stealing here, Luke.
You never know, mate. Maybe that's the thought process of the Blacktown side, and
maybe they're listening to the commentary and passing this information on and not expecting it now. ball's popped to centre field, taken comfortably, and that's the third out for Manly. Stranding a runner. And we go, that concludes the third inning with Manly down 4-3.
Bailey Dussart to lead off. He'll face the new pitcher in Austin Murdoch. Just 2/3 of an inning for Steve Koroknay, so
Did his job, got out of the inning safely.
5 appearances. Sorry, 4 appearances now. All relief job.
It's great to see young Austin Murdoch on the mound. I coached this kid when he was in under 9s, and to see him grow up and grow into the man he has here.
It's actually, is it
Hamish
Aussie?
Mallam?
Okay, maybe, no, there we go. Game changes updating now. Yeah, so Hamish Mallam has come in as the defensive change.
I was going to say, if that's Hamish Mallam, my eyes need to be checked. Gets that pitch. So Murdoch, as I said earlier, is fresh off the under-16 New South Wales AYC team that took the gold medal. He represented New South Wales country last year at the under-16 AYCs, where he spent quite a bit of time on the mound. Didn't pitch quite so much for New South Wales this year. Spent a lot of time in left field in that team. Batted superbly. I think he averaged 435 across the tournament. Just misses on the outside there. Murdoch plays for the Senior League Athletics for the Forest Baseball Club, where he's played all his junior baseball.
Fourth pitching appearance for Aussie. He's had a couple of starts. This is his second relief appearance. We go back to the top of the order with Lachlan Murdoch.
Lachlan Murdoch.
Sorry, Lachlan Oliver. Point to the picture and the hitter then.
Shows bunt. Pitch is high. Ball 1.
3 hits in each game, 3 runs given up in each game. 6 runs total. Earned runs given up. 6 strikeouts, 8 walks in 7 1/3 innings of work on the season.
Just not quite getting over his pitches here. Leaving a lot up. Probably a few nerves. His dad's done all the offensive work today. Got him 3 RBIs. 3 runs on the board. And that's balls outside as well. So a few Manly pitchers just struggling with location early on in their stint on the mound.
It's kind of been the MO for the season, really. Struggling to throw strikes, fill up the zone. Sometimes getting a bit too fancy.
And that's ball 4. So 4 straight balls. Might be time to bring back Dean Story. Oh, Mad Dog Story. Manly stalwart for many years pitching 3rd grade. Low pitch counts, filled up the zone, painting corners. That's what they need right now, someone to throw strikes.
Interesting decision for Simon Loud to go to Austin Murdoch, given that Karokne had probably figured it out.
Got a couple of other good options out there. Kai Harris at shortstop, Jack Kelly, both good pitchers. And he gets a strike there.
Two and 1 now to Michael Margerson. And 1 punch right side. Tough play for Ricky Wang. He's going to let it drop in front of him. 2 balls that have been hit at him today have been tough. He almost got to the first one. That one just died very quickly and drops in for a base hit. Blacktown had the bases loaded. Nobody out for Dane Tozer, who rolled over to the first baseman on his last at-bat.
Good matchup here for Blacktown. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Slowly counted that pitch nicely on the outside corner. See what kind of defence Manly can pull off here. They've got the infield drawn in, so it'll be tough to stop anything hit hard. So they know where they're going. Guess there's really only one way you can go, and that'll be to home. And the question is, can they do it cleanly? 2 errors already. And one to the right side,
Hurley kicks that one, and 2 runs are going to come home on that error. And Manly's fielding is just looking really sloppy out here at the moment. Their throws from the outfield aren't hitting their cuts. That was a regulation ground ball, and it's just cost them 2 runs.
Yeah, just as I mentioned it, can it be clean? And it wasn't clean. Granted, it was hard hit at a player drawn in on the infield. They're the chances you take. There's 2 more runs for Blacktown. Still nobody out. charge to Manly. And one to the right side, weighing in again. This
Made it
time,
to this one, and
makes
his
the
plates are
catch.
play at first. First base not even on the bag. What's going on?
Can't answer that question for you, Joey. Ricky Wayne trying to manufacture an out. RJ Maturo just ball watching.
Good shot at a double play there. Ricky came up firing.
He knew what he was doing. We were doing that in a game in Tamworth with the Dead Stars.
Yeah.
One popped up right side again, Maturo underneath it. He makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs here for Austin
and
Murdoch.
Cam Goddard is going to get a fine because he's just tried to run off the field from third base. Not knowing how many outs.
Doesn't surprise me. That's one of the that's Captain Airhead over there at third. That's for sure. So 2 outs now. Aussie Murdoch stop the bleeding. Blacktown have 2 runs already on the inning.
That one's going to go foul, out of play.
Back to my story with the Dead Stars, playing my first ever Tamworth tournament. Took a catch out in right field and thought, I'll see if I can go 9-1 here on a double play, and Toddy Nichols was about a kilometre off the base.
Well, mate, if you were playing right field, I wouldn't be expecting a catch either.
Wasn't the catch, mate. It was the throw back to first, trying to double up the runner.
I think you missed my point. Ricky
Yeah,
Huang's
shut
flying in under this one. Oh, they're going to watch this fall far out. Frustrating. 3 players all standing there looking at each other as another run comes in.
Yeah, no communication over there in right field. No one took charge of it. It's probably Ricky Wang's ball. But that's now 4 balls have been hit at him. None of them with any power. And all that have dropped in front of him.
Yeah, Aussie Murdoch's thrown a contact here. He needs a little bit more support from his defence.
4-run inning for Blacktown.
That said, he didn't help himself putting runners on early in the inning with none out.
That's right. No, beat yourself to blame sometimes. Back to Harvey Abatello, who bats for the second time in the inning. No, he doesn't. He ended the previous inning. He was the second out the previous inning, so not quite a full trip to the plate for Blacktown. And it goes. Tipper can't handle. It'll be a stolen base over there at second base. Runs the second and third. Dylan Green with the stolen bag. Ricky Wang playing a long way back.
Yeah, I was out walking the outer fields of Aquatic earlier, and I noticed he was playing well too deep to the right-handers.
It's yours, Joey. Stick
I'm
glove out.
going to duck under this canopy. Yeah. The wind is blowing out a little bit to right field.
So we've had 1 fall to the right of us, another one to the left of us. Count now 2 and 2 to Javier Botello. Count now full.
misses that. Down and away. An easy pitch to lay off there. And the bases are loaded with 2 out. Makes it easy for Murdoch. Just 1 more out. Any base. Murdoch benefiting from having both of his club coaches in the dugout today, both Owen Harris and Glenn Murdoch. Murdoch in the lineup, Owen Harris on the bench. No doubt shouting out some words of encouragement.
So Ron Herbert, the pinch hitter. Thanks first pitch in the outside corner. Back to the bases loaded, 2 out. Also Murdoch trying to get out of the inning. 3-run inning for Blacktown. Couple of hits and a couple of walks. 1-1. Right side, it'll split the fielders over there, first and second, and they'll go through Ricky Wang's legs. It'll roll all the way to the fence. Herbert will head around second. He'll go to 3.
Great bit of hitting there. Slaps the ball, high fastball, goes the opposite way. And then that ball has just rolled straight under Huang's leg and turned it into a single with a 2-base error. And
Yeah, you'd think so. But it's the 2 extra runs that is the most costly.
And from what was a very close game, once again, Manly's fielding is letting them down.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happens. If it's not the fielding, then it's the pitching. I said before, they haven't been able to string a full game together. They get a good start, can't hang on to it, or they fall behind early, and the game is gone before it really started. One ball and a strike.
So, 6-run inning here for Blacktown, all unearned.
Yep, all unearned runs, so I guess the only positive to take out of it for Aussie. Can he get out of it now? Bailey Dussault, who started the inning. Lead off Walker, the 8-hole hitter. Or the 9-hole hitter, actually. You know, when you're walking the line off as the lead off, that's when trouble's going to start.
Yep, you're only putting yourself under pressure.
Breaking ball misses the spot, 2-2. And he gets the strikeout to finally bring the nightmare of an inning to close. But as you said, John, 6 runs on the inning. Not a lot of them coming off true hits, couple of errors in there. And Blacktown in command here, 10-3, and we're probably going to come back with the last part of this ball game, only coming up in the bottom of the 4th.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and we've got a replacement here. It looks like Tenny Bragg is going to bat for Ricky Huang. Tenny Bragg from the Pittwater Junior Club in the Senior League Sharks. Fantastic young catcher.
And a couple of walks and hit by a pitch in the 18, struck out in his other trip to the plate, so he was 0 for 1 officially in the 18s.
I believe he was also selected for the AYC for New South Wales Country.
New South Wales Country, yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, the under-23 New Zealand side, which someone will have to explain to me.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. It was, I was trying to think where and that team was playing. I have a feeling it was for an exhibition series against the Melbourne Aces.
I'm sure all of our listeners can leave a comment, like and subscribe.
Swing and miss there. Count now 2-2.
Seen Tenny bat a fair bit in juniors, and if he does connect on one, that left fielder isn't back far enough. Hopefully he can show something here. He swung at an outside pitch and strike 3. Goes down swinging. He'll be disappointed with that. Maturo up to bat. Manly one out.
It's to the right side, but a couple of bounces and it's easily cleaned up.
He's giving him out there. That's very close call, but umpire's doing a job solo out there, so got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
And Dave Brown, experienced umpire. Bang, bang over at first.
I'm assuming we don't have a instant replay option on the feed, Luke?
Well, not when that camera's not working, unfortunately.
And this will bring up Jack Kelly. Another young Pittwater product. Takes ball 1. It's another one of the kids I've watched grow up over the last 10 years in junior baseball. His dad Darren working at Baseball New South Wales now. Must be immensely proud of everything that Jack's achieved so far. And a swing and a miss. Dad Darren working at Baseball New South Wales now. Must be immensely proud of everything that Jack's achieved so far. Swing and a miss. Ooh. That ball well inside. Kelly did well to get out of the way of it. Selfishly, I wanted him to take it so I could see Kai Harris come up for another at bat.
So did have an official start time of 12:45, which means there will be no new inning at 2:40.
That ball well inside. Kelly did well to get out of the way of it.
Sorry, 2:50.
I wanted him to take it so I could see Kai Harris come up
Still
for another
14
at bat.
minutes away from that.
Kelly
Did
takes
have an
strike
official
2.
Start time of 12:45, which means there will be no new inning.
So 2 out, 2 strikes.
40.
Ball well inside. Kelly did well to get out of the way of it.
Sorry, 2:50.
Take it so I could see Kai Harris come up
Still
for another
14
at bat.
minutes away from that.
Oh, and Kelly with a comeback. Pitch has knocked that one down. He's coming up throwing, and he's made the out. Fantastic bit of reaction. from the
out,
pitcher
2
there,
strikes.
because Kelly rocketed that one back up the middle. But that's all she wrote for that inning, as Manly go down 1-2-3.
We're off to the 5th. It's Blacktown in
Oh,
charge
Kelly
here,
with a
10-3
comeback.
here on Eagles
Fitch has knocked
Baseball
that one
Sports
down. He's
Network.
coming up throwing, and he's made the out. Welcome back. Murdoch continuing on the mound for Manly. Lachlan Oliver up to bat.
It's a terrible angle. Oops.
Just a bit outside. Back. Murdoch up to 43 pitches.
Murdoch continuing on the mound for Manly.
And in a quick recap of the game so far, a 10-3 score on a Blacktown, but only out hitting Manly 6-4. 4 Manly errors proving extremely costly. The hits so far for Manly are
Murdoch up to 43 pitches.
Glenn Murdoch with 2,
On the mound.
Kai Harris
And
with
quick
1,
recap
and
of the
Austin
game so
Murdoch with
far.
1. A 10-3 score on a Blacktown, but only out hitting Manly 6-4. 4 Manly errors proving extremely remiss of me not to send a shout out to the Mavericks, who are all of those players in winter baseball for the Manly Ringer Minor League. Austin, Kai, and Glenn all showed up in the teal in the winter competition last year. Remiss of me not to send a shout out to the Mavericks, who are
Another
all of those
costly
players
number,
in
mate, is
winter
that 7 in the
baseball
walks
for the
column.
Manly Ringer Minor League. Austin, Kai, and Glenn all showed up in the teal in the winter
3 and 2
competition
here to lock on
last year.
Oliver.
Yeah, it's a pretty basic game, isn't it, Luke? When you're sitting up here especially.
Yeah, that's it. Oliver 0 for 2, but has scored twice. 7 in the walks column.
And that's strike 3 there on the call.
3 and 2 here to lock on Oliver. Field umpire to check that one.
Yeah, it's a pretty basic game, isn't
Brown
it, Luke?
says you went
When you're
around,
sitting
and
up
that'll
here
be good
especially.
enough. Strike 1 and out. That's for strike 3 rather, and out number 1 here in the top of the 5th.
So a good start here from Murdoch. That's strike 3 there on the call. In his second inning.
2 here to lock on Oliver. Field umpire to check that one.
It's a pretty basic game.
So you can work at 1, 2, 3. That'll be good enough. Strike 1 and
Heads
out.
up.
That's for strike 3 rather, and out number 1 here
mate.
on top of the 5th.
So a good start. here
Excited
from Murdoch.
utterance.
That's strike 3 there on the few crowd. And seeing Andy Seller stretching out his shoulder over on the hill here. He'll be catching for Manly second grade.
Well,
Heads
Second
up.
round at about 10 past 3. Sorry, mate.
A good start.
Excited utterance.
Few crowd. Seeing Andy Seller stretching out his shoulder.
One
over
ripped
on
into
the
left field, down for a base hit.
Manly second grade. Heads
Second
up.
round at about 10 past 3.
And the 7th hit of the day for Blacktown. To get some changes in here too, Luke. We got Tenny Bragg in at catcher.
Isaac Rosello's at first, and
Oh, that's not Isaac at first.
no, it's not. It's still RJ at first. Isaac's at second, and Hurley's gone out to right field.
In at catcher.
Thought I heard a. Oh no, it must have been. Yeah, okay, now I know what it is.
That's not Isaac at first. So Isaac Rosello, another Pittwater junior that's coming out of the senior league squads and getting some experience in Manly colours. Great to see. His dad Cole, also a Pittwater junior and current president of the Pittwater Baseball Club.
Yeah, also on the under-18s coaching staff.
Isaac Rosello. That's another hit, right side. It's coming out of the senior league. Hurley comes up. He's not getting some experience in Manly colours. Great to see. And the runner advances to third. Also a Pittwater junior and current president of the Pittwater Baseball Club.
Good base running there by Michael Margis, and ex-first grader, knows what he's doing out there. And again, it's the Blacktown club is very well drilled and knows what they're doing at all times on the base paths and in defence.
So Murdoch above 50 pitches now with 2 on.
First grader knows what he's doing out there. And again, it's the Blacktown club is very well drilled.
Fine strike 1.
Knows what they're doing at all times on the base paths.
Be looking for his club mate Kai Harris here to roll a cheeky double play and get him out of the inning. Above 50 pitches now with 2 on. A lot of the kids, well, not kids anymore, a lot of these 16-year-olds have played a lot at all-star level for Manly juniors. I think you've got Kelly, Rosello, Murdoch, Bragg, Harris. A lot of the kids is almost an under-16 all-star team out there at the moment.
Yeah, pretty close to it.
At all-star level. A couple of old dogs like Hurley still roaming the outfield. Got Kelly, Rosello, Murdoch, Bragg.
Hamish Malum in left as well.
A lot of the kids is almost an under-16
Breaking ball just
team
misses.
out there at the moment.
Yeah, pretty close to it.
At all-star level. A couple of old dogs like Hurley still roaming the outfield. Got Kelly, Rosello, Murdoch, Bragg.
Hamish Malum in left as well.
And that ball's out in right field. Hurley's ranging back. He looks comfortable. He takes the catch, and the runner will come home on the sack flyer.
He's drifting over to make that one and trying to launch it as hard as he could, but
comfortable. He takes the catch, and he's really shaking that right arm out there in right field. But don't feel like he wanted to throw that ball in.
well, if he had have maybe done it a bit more fundamentally, he's drifting over to make that one. Not hurt as much. To launch it as hard as he could, but
he's really shaking that right arm out there in right
he's
field.
drifted over to take the catch and maybe not realising there was a runner on third base. So if he had have tried to get it back in a hurried manner, fundamentally. Makes how he's had a busy day today.
He does not look comfortable out in right field. He's still wringing out his right arm.
So happens to get to that age, mate.
Oh, don't need to tell me.
I'm sure you'd be ringing out your arm if you tried to throw it like that as well.
I played a bit of right field in my time, and I guarantee if I try to throw a ball these days, there's a lot of ringing going on. He does not look comfortable out in right field. He's still wringing out his right arm.
So happens to get to that age, mate.
Oh, don't need to tell me.
I'm sure you'd be ringing out your arm if you tried to throw it like that as well.
I played a bit of right field in my time, and I guarantee if I try to throw a ball these
Great
days,
block
there's a
there
lot of
from
ringing
Bragg.
going on. Two out, 2 strikes for Murdoch. 1 run scored this inning. Runner on first.
Great block there from Bragg.
One hit hard.
2 out.
And
two
he has
Into the
not
gap.
tracked that.
1 run scored this inning. Runner on
Over
first.
to it is
Malum.
Hamish Malum. Gets it in. Kai Harris, the cut-off man. It's an RBI double there for Max Ahal. 3-hit day, 3 RBIs.
Fantastic hit there. Absolutely split the gap
One hit
perfectly.
hard.
No chance for the
Single
fielders
gap.
out there.
So he split the G.
Split the G.
To it is Hamish Malum.
Speaking of which,
Gets it in.
we
Kai
had a
Harris,
great
the
night
cut-off
last
man.
night.
It's an RBI
Did.
double there for Max Ahal. 3-hit day, 3 RBIs. Saw some good cricket played
fantastic hit there.
for once.
Absolutely split the gap perfectly.
Time's our flight to Perth leave tomorrow, mate. 10 a.m.
Oh, I think we've got the red eye.
Yeah, that's on the way home. That's straight after the game.
Which we had a great night last night. Good luck to the Sydney Sixers, especially Mitchell Stark, who lives up the road in Terry Hills. We expect when his children are born that they'll be signing up for Forest and Manly baseball.
I think Terry Hills falls in the Ringer catchment, doesn't it?
Good luck. I'm sure people
that
will
recent
try and claim
rezoning?
it. Who lives up the road in Terry Hills. We expect when his children are born that they'll be signing up
Plays
for
his golf at Longreef, mate. That makes him a
Manly
Ringer
baseball.
kid.
Is that right?
Hit a hole in one the other day.
Not too many golf courses in the forest, unfortunately.
Oh, you got Wakehurst.
I'm sure people will try. That's
rezoning?
one.
Well, there's one in every district, or there's a couple in Mudavale, I guess. In the Pittwater district. Seasiders. Oh, Seasiders. Did you get them? Oh, they got Ringer and Manly. Bagala.
Not too many golf courses in the forest, unfortunately.
Oh, you got Wakehurst. Yeah, Ringer have a couple. We've got Cromer as well.
Another good
There's one
block
in
by
every
Bragg
district, or
there.
there's a couple in Mudavale, I guess. In the Pittwater district. Seasiders. Oh, Seasiders. Did you get them? To the count. Yeah, Dylan Green. Bagala. Already been on once this inning.
Speaking of greens, though, I am enjoying seeing the newly laid turf over on Aquatic 2, 3, 4 and 5. That cooch is looking spectacular. Ready for winter ball. And Murdoch strikes out Dylan Green and ends the inning. Speaking of greens, though, I am
Another couple of runs for Blacktown. They're in the top of the fifth. Manly with a bit of work to do in the last half inning of this ball game. It's 12-3 Blacktown. Kai Harris lead it off. 2-3-4.
Oh, perfect swinging bunt there, but doesn't have the wheels to beat that one out, and one pitch one out.
That's why they drew it up. Blacktown want another bat, although time's going to expire, so. Kai Harris. This will be it. Lead it off in his last trip to the plate.
Oh, perfect swinging bunt there, but doesn't have the wheels to beat that one out, and one pitch one out.
That's why they drew it up. Blacktown want another bat, although time's going to expire, so. Ken Goddard Next hit for Manly. This will be it. Lead it off in his last trip to the plate.
Perfect swinging bunt there, but doesn't have the wheels to beat that one
Takes
out.
called
and
strike.
One pitch, one out.
They drew it up. It's 12 pitches for Sam Rada and Goddard so far, closing out this game. And he'll have to ride next week. Job doesn't get any easier. It's another top 3 team.
Another swinging bunt there.
4 pitches for Sam Rada. Rada making it look easy. So far, closing out all the work.
So he's got a fair bit of tail on that fastball. Just drifted away from Goddard there and went reaching for it.
It's another top 3 team. 2 away, Austin Murdoch.
Another swinging bunt there. He'll be looking to add to his hit tally.
Rada making it look easy. So far, closing out all the work.
Keep this game going. So he's got a fair bit of tail for at least one more batter. Drifted away from Goddard there and went reaching and swing and a miss. Again, that tailing fastball really sucking in the right-handers. It looks like we've got a pinch hitter coming up next with Owen Harris coming up to bat next.
He's going to hit in place of Chris Hurley, but Austin Murdoch's got a job to do first.
And swing and a miss. Again, that tailing fastball really sucking in the right-handers. Murdoch leaves that ball in the dirt, 1-1. It would be a nice symmetry to see Harris come up to bat and get a hit, and then both father-son duos in this team will lock in hits for the game.
The old boy Sting Dog.
Yep.
2 hits, 2 RBIs.
Battling back from a few health issues there too, Glenn, so it's great to see him doing so well with a bat. And then both father-son duos in this team will lock in hits for the game.
Old boy Sting Dog.
Yep.
2 hits, 2 RBIs.
Takes that pitch on the outside corner. So it's great to see him doing so well. 2 strikes, 2 out. Takes that pitch on the outside corner. Murdoch with a little bleeder over the centre fielder. See how his wheels go. That ball is not picked by the first baseman. It was going to be a tough play anyway, and Murdoch's dug that out. It'll be interesting to see how they score it.
Base hit up the middle. Tough play for the second baseman, Zach Martin, the youngster.
And that will bring Owen Harris up to bat, which is what the crowd wants. Not picked by number 40. He's given his brother's number 34 to his son, and he's taken on the number 40 jersey.
Tough play for the second baseman, Zach Martin, the youngster.
And that plays in 49 for Forrest, which is what the crowd wants. Number 40. He's given his brother's number 34 to his son, and he's taken on the number 40 jersey. As Harris takes ball 1. Interesting story about Harris. He was a rep basketballer growing up, played a bit of baseball for Warringah Juniors, came back to the sport of baseball when his son was playing as a 5 or 6 year old at the Forest Baseball Club, ended up being president unexpectedly and has held that position for the last 8 years. And I dare say one of the most successful presidents Manly Juniors has seen. He's grown the club from I think about 160 kids when he took over to 391 today.
Is that after your shock resignation?
My 4 weeks in charge. I did stick around for those 8 years behind the scenes to help him out.
I mean, did stick around. In current tense, not past tense. Still there, you tried to get out.
Still trying to get out. But my 4 weeks in charge, for the love of the game, still here.
Forest Baseball, the biggest baseball club in New South Wales, I believe. You've crunched the numbers.
Crunched the numbers, yeah. Got 391 juniors.
Still there, you tried to get out.
Still trying to get out. Although Baseball New South Wales, I don't think officially released that data. I've had to trawl every competition website, see how many teams every club's got in New South Wales. And Harris gets rung up on strike 3, and that is going to be fantastic when we watch this back in instant replay later tonight.
I'll even clip it for you as well, mate.
And another fine for Maverick.
Oh, that's the ball game here in 3rd grade. Blacktown, too strong. We knew it was going to be the way.
And Harris gets rung up
and with
on
this game,
12-3. Fantastic when we watch this back in instant replay later tonight.
On 9 hits, Manly
The fine for Maverick.
managing just the 5 hits.
Well, that's the ball game here in third grade. Blacktown too strong. We knew it was going to be the
4 errors
way.
it is in the end.
And Harris gets rung up
And
on
with this
strike
game,
three, and that is
12-3.
gonna be fantastic when we watch this back in instant replay later
Well,
tonight.
that's 2 games done today. 2
9
more
hits.
remaining here on Eagles Baseball Sports Network. We'll have second grade for you in about 15 minutes for time. So go grab yourself some lunch, a couple of refreshments, and we'll see you back here for second grade shortly.